I don't normally make these type of videos. As you guys know, I am a very positive person. I always keep it moving, stay out of drama, and make the best out of things. But I feel like it's time that we sit down and have a conversation about Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone as a whole. Let me know down in the comment section right now. What are your opinions on Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone this year? Because in my humble opinion, I feel like the way they are handling Black Ops 6 as well as Warzone is an absolute embarrassment to Call of Duty. The game is rigged. The game is designed to punish the casual as well as hardcore fan. Black Ops 6 is nothing more than a weapon level simulator for Warzone, and I'm going to prove it this video. This is just going to be a sit down commentary style vid. I haven't made one of these in a very long time, but when I do, it's when we have a very serious topic to discuss. Now, the way they're handling the DLC events this year in Black Ops 6 is an absolute embarrassment, and Activision and Treyarch should be ashamed. I don't know if it is just a Treyarch thing. I don't know if it's just an Activision thing. But the way that they are manipulating and taking advantage of the players, the consumers, us, doesn't make any type of sense. Like I said previously, Black Ops 6, unfortunately, Call of Duty, unfortunately, right now, is nothing but a weapon level simulator for Warzone. They can care less, literally, they could care less if us, the players who are playing multiplayer, are having fun. The money is on Warzone. They do not care about us over on multiplayer. They already got their money from the disc and digital copy sales. Now what they're doing here in Black Ops 6 is trying to nickel and dime us the most they can. And this Call of Duty is nothing more than just a social experiment to see how far Activision can push the player base, how much money they can suck out of us before we say enough, and they have to hopefully double pack like 10 notches. Now, this all is confirmed with the way they are handling DLC events here in Black Ops 6. We just got this Jolly Archy DLC event, and this is 110% proof why I'm saying they don't care about multiplayer players and they're just trying to nickel and dime us. This Jolly Archy event was mishandled from the beginning, actually before it even started. Now, this whole Jolly Archy event where you have to confirm the Archies to unlock the AMR4 mod sniper, the AMR, whatever it's called, the Bear 50 cal sniper rifle. This whole event was already going on in Warzone a week prior without anybody knowing in multiplayer. That means if you were playing Warzone for the entire week before the Jolly Archy event went live in multiplayer in Warzone, if you, like I said, were playing Warzone and came to multiplayer, you already had the event unlocked. For those who don't play Warzone, for those who just play multiplayer, you came on the game when that event went live with 0 Archies in your store. For those who played Warzone, you probably had 30, 50,000 already confirmed, which is absolutely insane. That means you can essentially have access to everything that the event had to offer immediately before it even technically started. Now, for us multiplayer players who don't normally play Warzone, we were left in the dust. The only way us multiplayer players could have access to the DLC content at the same time that the Warzone players had access to it was if we went to the store and conveniently spent money on the AMR mod for sniper bundle that dropped at the same time. Literally at the same time the event went live. The way they are trying to nickel and dime players is criminal here in Black Ops 6, and this DLC structure they have in multiplayer in Warzone has to stop. It must stop before Season 2, because Black Ops 6 has done a perfect job of killing any and all hype around DLC events. Because what is the point of going ahead and grinding for it if you can just buy it? It is 2024, 2025. People want things now. People are not going to play the game for 5, 6, 7 hours to have access to a weapon that they can just go ahead and buy from the store. And that essentially kills all the hype, because there are a lot of players who don't want to spend money. There's a lot of players who want to go ahead and, you know, play the game and naturally unlock things, which again, absolutely nothing wrong. That is how it should be. That's how it was in MW 2019, MW2, MW3, even Black Ops Cold War. But here in Black Ops 6, they just got greedy and they decided to go ahead and just put everything behind essentially a paywall that if you don't want to play the game, you could just buy it. And they're not even trying to hide it. It doesn't make any sense, and this DLC structure must stop. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys agree, because it's not right. It's an embarrassment. It is a straight up embarrassment, because in Modern Warfare 3, we had, you know, the weekly challenges where you can unlock different attachments, camos. Those were cool because it only took like 3 to 5 games max. And that's if you weren't even really trying to get it unlocked. Theoretically, you can get it unlocked in 1 game, but 3 to 5 games max. That's awesome. That's fine. I don't think anybody had a problem with that system in Modern Warfare 3. But here in Black Ops 6, I mean, to get 50 Archies when the drop rate is so low, I mean, that's going to take you 15, 17 games. You understand how long it takes to play 15, 17 games? Because you're getting like 2, 3 of them a game. 15, 17 games? Fellas, you know, that's going to take hours. Or you can go ahead and buy a $20 bundle. That type of stuff has to stop. That is purely designed to get people just to spend money. And for those who, you know, don't want to spend money or don't have the money, look, you're punished. You got to play the game for 5, 6, 7 hours, and that's going to boost the retention graph to have that false narrative. People are playing the game longer, and whether or not they're having fun is irrelevant. And we're going to speak on that right now. Now, the way that they justify this manipulative practice at nickel and diming us multiplayer players, honestly Warzone players as well, if they don't want to go ahead and jump back into multiplayer and complete the unnecessarily long grinds to have access to DLC content, is their retention graphs. Now, they don't care if we're actually having fun playing Black Ops 6. All they care about is how long people are playing the game, how long are the average play sessions. Now, when you have unnecessarily long grinds to unlock DLC content, that is a great way to go ahead and boost that graph to justify the manipulative matchmaking systems they have here in multiplayer. Skill-based matchmaking and engagement optimization matchmaking. I've been seeing a lot of people saying that there is skill-based damage here in Black Ops 6. Now, I don't know if that is 110% true. We've all had situations where, you know, we've shot like an entire magazine or half a magazine into somebody and they just simply don't die. We've had those instances where, you know, I got killed in 2 bullets, I got killed in a shot. Trust me, it happens all the time. You guys see it in all of my videos, you know, dying to bullshit 24/7. I don't think it's skill-based damage. I think it has something to do with just the piss poor servers that we have here in Black Ops 6, because in my personal opinion, Treyarch games, I don't think that they run as good as the Infinity Ward Call of Duties. I think Black Ops 6 is a huge just proof of that this game just isn't running how it should. I mean, it's facts. It's not running how it should. The hit detection is terrible. Constant packet burst, latency, doesn't really make any sense. You can have 1,000 up, 1,000 down internet like myself and still be on 80, 90 plus ping, packet bursting 24/7, latency popping up, screen tears, screen freezing, game freezing. It doesn't make any sense, you know. 1,000 up, 1,000 down internet, you know, you shouldn't be realistically having those type of problems in Call of Duty. And, you know, that could be a server issue, which honestly, I think it is a server issue. I'm not going to discount skill-based damage because for all we know, It could be in the game. They could be nerfing players real time. You know, I wouldn't put it past, you know, I would not put it past us that they're not doing stuff like that. But right now, I really do think it's just a server issue because, I mean, Black Ops 6, it doesn't run right. It just, this Call of Duty, it doesn't run right. It feels weird. The game feels off. This Call of Duty doesn't feel like a Black Ops Call of Duty. It doesn't even feel like a Call of Duty game. It doesn't feel right. They made unnecessary changes to the sensitivity, the aim assist. This game don't feel right. It just straight up doesn't feel right. I know you guys understand what I'm saying. Let me know down in the comment section if you guys do. Black Ops 6 compared to Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, Cold War 2019. This Call of Duty there's something off with this Call of Duty 110%. We all know it. We all feel it. We play it every single day. It ain't running right. You know what I'm saying? This COD, it ain't running right. And people understand that, and they're not enjoying the game, but because they have the artificial, unnecessarily long grind, given that artificial feel that people are playing the game longer, you know, it's their way of justifying the things that they have done. Now, the maps, this COD, horrible. These are some of the worst maps we've had in Call of Duty history. There no type of flow. There is no type of design besides just having things just cluttered on the map. We've had the worst spawns in Call of Duty history this year. People are spawning next to you, directly in front of you, behind you, inside of you. It just doesn't make any sense. And all this is designed to punish the hardcore fans and the multiplayer players who don't play Warzone, to protect the absolute casuals who are only playing multiplayer as a means to level up weapons and then to go on Warzone. This entire game is designed to knock you off of a streak with the bad spawns, with the piss poor map design. We have perks in the game that are designed to quite literally allow you to see people through walls as soon as you spawn in, so you can knock somebody off of a streak. This COD doesn't feel like a Call of Duty game. Straight up doesn't feel like a Call of Duty game. Black Ops 6 just feels like a social experiment to see how far Activision can nickel and dime us as players, us as consumers, before we say enough and we push back. Now, unfortunately, I don't know how long this is going to take. I think XDefiant shutting down has done irreversible damage to the FPS genre as a whole, because XDefiant is a prime example of what not to do when you release a game. The game was solely focused on no skill-based matchmaking and, you know, putting the power to the player, but they just didn't upkeep that game properly. They did not deliver what the players wanted. The matchmaking was perfect, but they didn't deliver what the players wanted. So now other game developers, Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward, you know, they see that, you know, that game failed when their whole premises was no skill-based matchmaking, no manipulative matchmaking. You know, we're not trying to go ahead, nickel and dime the consumer. As that game failed, you know, that could be ammo to Activision, Treyarch, Infinity Ward to just go ahead and free reign bullshit on us, you know, until either we say enough or another game comes out that completely mixes up, you know, the scene, kind of like what Fortnite did. That's the only reason why we have a battle pass, is because of Fortnite. So it's just really unfortunate what's going on here in Black Ops 6. I wanted to come on this video today and just talk about, you know, what I'm feeling about the game and why I feel like they're just not treating the community how they should be treating us. It's an embarrassment to Call of Duty. Now, I'm going to make a different video, like directly talking about the matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking, engagement optimization matchmaking, and how it is implemented into Black Ops 6. So if you are interested in that vid, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on those post notifications, and let me know in the comment section if you guys want to see that video. But I really just want to talk about just the mishandling of content in Black Ops 6 and how they are just, they're not treating the fans right. They're just not. They're not treating the fans right. And it's disgusting how they're doing it this Call of Duty. And it needs to stop now. It needs to stop now. 100% needs to stop now. This is the one Call of Duty game since Vanguard where I can 110% see people dipping, you know, after 90 days, and I can see them doing an overhaul, you know, 100%. But hopefully they go ahead and make some changes. If you guys enjoyed the video, feel free, drop a like on the vid, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications. Very different video. Again, I don't like to make negative videos. This is not really even a negative video. This is just kind of like a real talk video because everything I'm saying is facts. They are not keeping this game up properly. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys in the loop, and I'm catch you guys in the next one. Deuces.